unfortunately, you're not the first and last one. And because of that concern, our government has sent us over here and various delegations comprising of all party members of parliament to different parts of the world, so that the world knows the threat which India has been facing from last so many years. And unfortunately, we have lost huge amount of human lives. Innocent people have been killed. And the fact of the matter is that this problem emanates from Pakistan only. Unless and until Pakistan stops promoting, aiding, sponsoring all these terrorist groups, this issue will not go away. And India has exercised utmost restraint in dealing with this problem. I don't want to reiterate what the head of my delegation, my honorable good friend Jay Panda, has said. But please understand that India has exercised utmost restraint. Even after the Pahalgam attack which took place, in which 26 tourists have lost their lives. And please, understand the enormity of this massacre which took place. A girl which got married 6 days ago, on the 7th day she becomes a widow. A girl which got married 2 months ago, she becomes a widow. India has all the wherewithal, and inshallah we have all the means to ensure the safety of not only the Indians, but anyone who lives in India. Because if you see on the 9th or 10th of May, when Pakistan unleashed whatever it had, no amount of damage happened in the mainland India. Yes, in the Poonch area, we know what has happened. But the air defense system, what has been said by the government in the media is that all our technology, all our warfare was able to stop whatever was thrown from a failed state like Pakistan. You're absolutely right, a bomb blast took place in Rameshwaram. Those culprits have been caught. And let me also remind you that the 26/11 incident which took place in Mumbai, Ajmal Kasab was caught. Ajmal Kasab was given all the due process of the law, wherein Ajmal Kasab went through all the legal process of our country, and ultimately the court gave him the punishment. Even after that, the Indian investigators gave all the evidences which was required to the Pakistani government. They had given proofs, audio recordings. And can you believe at that time when this 26/11 incident took place, the Pakistan foreign minister was in India. So this is a state which is not at all connected. It is not at all concerned about the safety and what the message that goes out. But unfortunately, because of Pakistan's intransigence, that trial didn't go further up. But when Bahrain was heading the FATF committee and Pakistan was put in the grey list, that trial proceeded. And after that, Pakistan came out of grey list, and unfortunately those people were convicted only in money laundering, not in terrorist charges. And there was a UN designated terrorist called Zakiur Rahman Lakhvi. I don't know where in the world the prison system is such that Mr. Zakiur Rahman is a designated terrorist, and by being in prison, his wife gives birth to a child. Now this is what Pakistan's legal system or the support of the state is concerned. So I can only assure you, with all the responsibility, that our government has taken all the steps to protect the life and limb of every Indian, and this government has made very clear, next time you take up this misadventure, it will be beyond what they are expecting. See, we don't want to reply in that way, but there is a limit to the patience of the Indians. You cannot go on and come into India and kill people. You cannot place bombs. The first terrorist suicide bomb took place in front of Jammu Kashmir Assembly. And you had Uri, Pulwama, and last year in July, terrorists had went and shot these Hindu pilgrims who were going that particular bus. 7 people were killed. So now I think so there is unanimity in our country, irrespective of whatever political affiliations we belong to. Yes, we have our political differences, but when it comes to the integrity of our country, it is high time that the neighboring country understands. And I would hope and request that the Bahraini government would help us in bringing back Pakistan in grey list of FATF. Because this money has been used to support those terrorists. And I'm sure our chairman, my friend Jay Panda must have told you that when we had bombed those 9 terrorist sites, especially Bahawalpur of LET, how is it that a designated terrorist is offering namaz-e-janazah of those people? I mean, there is a limit to this shamelessness. So you can be rest assured, and your family is our family. We understand your concern, but inshallah, hopefully, we will see the end of this menace very soon.